What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Glasgow. This is Mr. Glasgow TV. It is Tuesday, January 14th, 2020. I was stuck in between saying one or the other. And we're gonna be playing some Death Stranding on the PS4, Part 10. What did we just do? We just finished, I think we're in chapter 6. We're in chapter 6, and we just delivered Mama to her twin sister. What's up, Brady? And now Deadman's telling us that our BB might have a checkered past that we gotta watch out for. So, and Die Hard Man, he acts like he's the president, even though I don't know. He's kind of like my micromanager. He might be involved, so there's that conspiracy. That's the main story plot so far. We're just trying to connect the United States, heading out west. We're successfully doing it, solving problems as we go. Our little baby that we use as a BT detector, ghost detector, is has some conspiracy theories floating around it, and then Fragile, competitor delivery person, is hold on, wants revenge on somebody that screwed her over, and this guy is also screwing us over, so it's kind of like in our best interest to screw him over. So yeah, we're gonna do all the things. Brady, it sounds familiar. What was I playing? It's been a long time. I just returned after like 6 months off, and yeah, so you're gonna have to refresh my memory. Let's see. Yeah. Let's get to it here. Welcome, everyone. So yeah. I think so. He took he took BB away. Can't see him. He's right back there. Our baby. I think we might have to deliver it somewhere to get worked on. Looks like we got some extra figurines back here from the food cooking simulator. Yeah, that was fun. Fun times. It didn't get too crazy, for as crazy as like simulator games can get. So we got these little lion BTs that we got to worry about now. We haven't beaten one yet. We beat the squid thing. Did we beat both sizes? I can't remember. Let's see. So our baby's gone. Let's just head out. Yeah, that was a while ago. I haven't actually played it since then. I'd like to, but I know it would take a lot of time. He's like, oh man, come on. No cutscene memory. So basically we're going in blind as far as being able to detect BTs. However,
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Will be locked until departure. All clear.
he does have a sixth sense So I know when I'm in a BT area, I just won't be able to detect them specifically. So what's the job?
Deadman tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Amelie's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned.
Oh, great.
And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB.
Challenge accepted.
Is to help Deadman restore its working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Holly. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing.
Pizza delivery by pizza
you'll be making
delivery.
runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Okay. So I don't know what the objective is here. It's just testing my ability to not have to rely on BB. Okay. I remember the doctor. We should be fine. It's pretty straightforward, straight shot. I'm tempted to bring some of these to see if I can make some zip lines. But I don't know how many I'll need. Can only make 2. Not sure how much I got. Yeah, I guess I could take one of these, right? Look how many batteries are on this thing. So you can upgrade it. This one's fully upgraded. Level 3. It's probably not necessary that I take a level 3 though. I think we made it pretty far last time without having to take a level 3. Can't remember. I think we just had a regular. Keep on keeping on. Put it in the truck. Truck. Pack. Pack. Alright. Heading on out.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Order assigned.
Alright, let's roll. Abandoned vehicle dismantled. Wait a minute.
Sam, you read me?
Yeah.
Lochna?
Uh-huh.
I was calling her
Calling you
Lockney.
via Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
The connection. Yeah, this makes me wonder, Wims, if you were able to not cut the cord. So we're already right here. Oh god. For some reason I thought I was at the other distribution center. We don't need a vehicle at all. Oh look, someone built a bridge. Stop listening.
Sorry, I don't know
Alexa,
that,
stop.
but I do.
Jesus. I feel like that's the downside of using she who will not be named. Is that when you try to, like, I've tried to make myself a power user, but now she like listens she's like way too sensitive.
Beginning scan. Scan Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
It's like chill.
Be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Things that don't even sound remotely like her name. I can only assume that it will get better over time, but such a random delivery.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, people.
Delivery? Oh, good.
We came here.
Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition.
How about joining that network? Jeez. You're like, we just met you, but we're gonna give you
Something I've been meaning
all
to
the
ask.
connection.
Would you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention they require, then it's well worth the hassle.
Yeah, but terrorists are gonna attack, so you know you're gonna have to. This is double-edged sword. The Beauty Games. What's up? The game? It's going pretty good. I'm invested. I'm invested in this crazy story. I'm one of those people that even if I'm watching what would be quote unquote a bad movie, I gotta finish it. Now, if I put down the game and I said, okay, let's take a break, let's play something else, there is a chance that I might not come back to play it. So for the time being, I'm just sticking to it.
Thank you for that. I might not be as young as I once was, but I've still got plenty to offer. Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful. You're more than welcome to it.
More Mountain Dew. Is it worth getting the game? That's a loaded. It's a loaded question. Yeah, it's like
Your deliveries will save lives. And, as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with. Which in the long run means even more lives are saved. Please, don't give up. No matter how difficult it may become,
Does she speak?
I implore you.
God.
Put another shelter on the network.
What's up, Elon?
Nice job. Chiral levels are increasing as predicted.
I'll give my thoughts on the game
As
in
for
a second.
BT-28, you'll be pleased to hear the operation went well. There should be no need for additional major procedures. We're not out of the woods yet, but I think it's safe to say that the worst is behind us. All that remains is to continue expanding the network, monitor changes as chiral levels increase, and make adjustments as necessary. Drug therapy should suffice. Keep it up, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
What's the point? I literally just left
Further
the
information.
place over there. But it's like a niche game with a niche kind of story plot with it's like a niche in a niche. It's like layered niches. So if like you're not like invested in, or if you can't find the entertainment in it, but then I don't know. Oh God! Oh God! Don't! I find it entertaining because Kojima's just so crazy with his storytelling, and then that you just have to sit there and then what I like to call take a walk and digest what he was trying to just explain to you in the story, and then the game is that you're taking a walk trying to comprehend what's going on here in this world. So like gameplay wise, story wise, I don't know, maybe if it's on sale, I'll give it that. If you're on the fence, maybe get the game if it's on sale. Like there's a lot of this game's like overwhelming in some points. Like looking at this, if you didn't know anything about the game and you just saw a map of just all this crap and didn't know and understand it. I don't know, some people could look at this and be like, oh yeah, I want to learn all the nitty gritty about all this. I want to go over here and I want to read all these emails about the lore. I want to look at the interviews with all these characters and get the backstories. Like if that's your thing, then this is the kind of game for you. If you want to deep dive into the world that Kojima's built, even and kind of if you have the stomach also for his extravagance or his what's the word they call Kojima's type, eccentric stories or whatever. If you got the stomach for it, by all means. Yeah, sometimes... Oh wait, am I supposed to get the BT? Or BB? Oh, God. Yeah, if you want something like different...
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Like that's how I kind of play games too. It's like if I got an itch that I'm trying to scratch, I can usually identify it in various games, and this is one of those games where it's like if I just want to, Like, it's weird to say like deliver packages. If that's a thing that you've ever thought about. I remember seeing an article. I didn't read it. I just saw a headline, but it was talking about why kids like trash trucks. And I was one of those kind of kids. And I was like, because they're cool. That's why I didn't read the article. I was like, because they're cool, and you're a little kid and you're seeing that thing crush the trash. It scratches that. It weaves into the niche of what that is, and it scratches that itch. So if you could like that thing. But thanks for the follow also. The beauty games. Thank you. Yeah, check me out. If I ever get around to playing another game, I'm getting sidetracked like nobody's business in this game. Am I supposed to go to the restroom? Let's see.
Your work is great.
We just left. I'm trying to understand why, even from a game design perspective, why they would just let me go across the river, come back. I still have packages in the truck, actually. So they're trying to set up some kind of maybe rescue mission. Maybe gets kidnapped when they try to give him back to me. Sam Porter Bridges.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Okay. Still no BB. We out. Roblox? I've never played Roblox before. Unless you're thinking of a different game. Where's our delivery? We're trying to get here. Interesting. Okay. I say we go the route we came. Was it me or did Deadman just say that it's okay to pick up BB? Oh no, I don't get it. Unless he has it here. So of course we got BTs on our way there. Yeah, let's do go up to here. I assume here. Maybe through this pass. And I guess try to get some high ground. Can't really tell. Looks like it's a straight shot. Kinda. Let's go! Yeah, I don't know what it is about Roblox that kind of like in my periphery shows up. Like I see posts about it on like social media, and then even on Amazon Prime, it has content that shows up in the videos section. I'm like, really? So I get that they're like The community's deep. And it has more going on than just what I think of. First thing that comes to mind when I see it and think of is like Minecraft or something. But I never got to the point where I'm like, let me check this game out. Like I like going into a game with an agenda, right? And sometimes make your own agenda kind of games like that are I can't. I haven't been able to, you know, find something interesting I want to do. Which is why with a game like Minecraft, I tried to play it for like 2 seconds. Not literally 2 seconds, but like I tried to figure it out. And I'm like a creative person, so I feel like it could have been up my alley as far as, you know, making things, crafting things, doing all that stuff. I can watch. I can watch a, so I can still kind of see them. Wait, can I not see their footprints? Let's get out here. Oh wait, I can see the footprints. But then at the same time, I could play a game like Kerbal Space Program. Like, I could play that thing to death. It's going that way. And that has like Kerbal Space Program has like nothing as far as an agenda for you to do other than like they tried with like missions and stuff, but even then it's like the missions are just, in my opinion, kind of just like tutorials on how you should approach doing your own thing, basically. But when I go into Kerbal Space Program, I go in there with the agenda of making something cool. You say storyline-wise, this game is predictable? Yeah, I guess if you take it like at its base elements, guy, hero, some villains, some complex, conflicted characters along the way, conspiracies. I can hear it. I feel like it's over here somewhere. But it's like all the miscellaneous details. That's where it's unique.
Show yourself.
Reminds me of, there was a discussion I saw in the news where they were saying, should Billie Eilish should Billie Eilish be allowed to compose the next James Bond theme song? And it's like, why? Because she's young? So if you think about James Bond, it's just a spy movie, right? What's there to know about? Does she need to watch all the James Bonds? Does she need to be an expert on James Bond or the mood and the feel and study what everybody's done prior? Have a catalog of movie soundtracks? And then if you even think about the opening music for James Bond, they have nothing to do with James Bond. They're just overly sexualized, and like there's guns or bullets with naked silhouettes of women and blood. If there's gold, there's in the, like, you know, Goldfinger or whatever, there's maybe gold. If there's something about diamonds, there's diamonds. It's just gonna be like everything else, where they all sit down in a board meeting, talk about what they want. Could it go south and like the whole thing is like the soundtrack's trash? Yeah, but that's with anything else. The question is, can we trust Deadman? Can we really trust him? I want to say we're out of the area, BT area, but I'm not sure. Deadman seems to be trying to help. He pulled the classic, I'm gonna act one way and then get you in a corner and say, can't trust anybody. But then at the same time, it's like, I mean, doing that doesn't give me grounds to trust you. It could all be a setup, right? He could be playing me to gain my trust by, you know, giving me something small to kind of persuade me to trust him. Black Clover. Black Clover. I don't think I've seen any of Black Clover. Is that the one where they have like, there's like some dude running around with a mask? Or one of the dudes of the collection of dudes. I could be thinking of something else. And then they're like killers or something. I could be thinking of something else. Probably don't need to be walking like this. I think we're good. Unless we get BT'd in the face. What is up with this? My energy is just killing me. I guess it's the snow. Just drinking Monster Energy. Oh, so he basically increased my Estus flask by 1. That's what that doctor did. I was like, what did he do? I wasn't paying attention. Thought I heard something. So whatever's going on in Black Clover has you specially tuned, I guess. Because people would say that Kojima's very anime in his
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
storytelling.
Express ID. Weapons
That he should probably direct an anime one day.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Yeah, what's up with this perimeter?
Now Express ID. Verified.
So weird. Oh, I see.
Locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Get your driveway plowed. I mean, I guess it might be plowed. This looks like a place where the snow would actually bury. Wonder if there'll ever be a point in the future where, like, maybe through the use of heat instead of chemicals, they could just, like, melt snow, but not make it turn into black ice. Okay.
Delivering cargo.
Wipe your face.
Oh, you made it.
Of course, I'm Sam Porter, mother flippin'
Handling the chair, I
Bridges.
see.
Generic name, my job, company I work for. That's my name. Master Transporter.
I hear you're the one to talk to about the chiral network.
Yup.
Is it true that a contractor let me access your schematics and so forth? I want to share my research with everyone. Let them read it. Let them learn from it, like I learned from their work. Make me a part of the UCA.
A boy with no magic born into a world where everyone has magic. Yeah, I think the anime I'm thinking of just has the word black in the name. I think it might actually be on Netflix too. All-terrain skeleton.
Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam. I'd love to show you around the place, but it's a terrible mess.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hope. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details, and do it soon. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order.
Terminal's where?
Please access delivery terminal for...
What do you want? Make people feel better by connecting up nearby facilities with the Cupid. Oh, so that's the objective. What is the next? Take new order from there. What's this? Weather station. So I have two other things. You busy working me, bruh? Is that what you're doing? Oh, wait, should I fabricate the...
Oh, that's the roboticist's custom-made active skeleton, isn't it? Should be a big help on mountain trails or any...
It's just like I'm talking to Mama. They talk exactly the same. Maybe that's why she played Mama so just like, hey, bah, 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 bah. And then she right here, she's trying to extend her range with Lochna. Do I make it? Endurance gauge. Press L3 for a boost that will further improve stability and will prevent your endurance gauge from draining at all. At the cost of what? Power? Has to be at the cost of power. I think I'm fine with the power legs, because the power legs allow me to carry more. Stability is just a matter of patience, and I am a man of extraordinary patience. Yeah. Nope. You're not getting the... Oh, wait. Medical devices. Am I supposed to? I can do this and this. I can do these. But, this one... it's a little far. A little far. This one's not even required. None of these are actually required. I should probably just do this one since I have to go back to this place over here anyways. And then the only reason why I'm considering this one is because it's on my map for a mandatory mission. So I'm going to end up going there anyways. But at the same time, 32 kilograms. I think that's a decent amount. I can't... That's a decent amount of cargo. 60 kilograms. Maybe I get a cart, a floating cart. Let's do it. Let's get these two done. Let's get a floating cart. That's really it. Forget what I have on me. Maybe a ladder. Because if I take the mountains to go this way, actually, I've taken the mountains. What mountain pass did I take? Yeah, I don't need this. Save money by making one person play a lot of characters. I mean, it was done well with who did multiple characters well. I feel like a personal favorite is Jim Carrey with Me, Myself, and Irene, right? It maybe not have been perfect, but more recently, what's the movie? Is it Split? What's the M. Night Shyamalan one? On there, on there. Oh god! Yeah, decent, like I said, decent amount there. Decent amount of crap there. Wait, what's on my back? What is this? Container. This container is 94% damaged. The cargo's not damaged though. Eddie Murphy, another good one. Dare we say Tyler Perry? I feel like his is Tyler Perry is a polarizing one. Either people love him or not so much.
Order assigned.
I do have a spray. Oh, is this how I'm supposed to do it? I just realized. Because I always try to just spray and then walk into the spray for things on my back. But if I put it on the ground... This is probably how you're supposed to do this. Really micromanage how... Ah, much better. We can carry it on the back still. Of course it's snowing. Oh god. It doesn't float on the snow. How does it float on water but not snow? I feel like water would be a lot harder to float on than snow, but I guess here we are. Where are we going? We can go here. We can see if we can just shimmy down this hill. Hit this one up. Actually, let's do this. Let's head through this way. We can use these hot springs to replenish and give our stamina a boost. Boom. C. A. B. C. And then we'll go back up this way, since it's an more established route. D, and then it also goes around all this. Regroup here, E, make our way here. Oh. Is it A again? Kind of alphabet. And then just head straight to the doctor, straight shot. Then head back here. Or I guess I could head... Yeah, it's probably best to head to the doctor and then come back here. What kind of order? Can you not do more than E? You know there's more letters in the alphabet than A, B, C, D, E. 5 letters. Right? Just saying. So I gotta super simplify it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. That offers like no real direction. I just gotta still probably look at this map. Alright, we're going A. You know, I should have got a second. I should have got a second floating cart to see if I can go sledding. Because you can ride it down a regular hill. I don't know if you can ride it down a snowy hill. Is that underwear? Somebody lost their underwear here at the hot springs. How do we do this? Can I not bathe with this thing on me? So let's put this thing up here. Bathe with some actual privacy. No, BB. Taking a little gander at my family jewels. And this one's actually blue water. We bathed in brown water, green water, and now blue. Ah, much better. Sam? Sam? Okay. Gently, Sam, gently! Terms of service. I must adhere.
Weapons beginning scan. Scanning bridges on weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, I should have got another one. I could have rode this thing down. I could do this. Alright, here we go. Oh god! This might have been a mistake! Ah! Okay, we're fine. Alright. Is there a way to go slow that down? Cause I literally did no input. How do I get on again? Is it broken? Right. Damn it. Rosebud. Okay, Sam. This is it. The moment of truth. What we've all been waiting for. Oh god! Shells! What's up, Shells? Thanks for following. Ride it. I see you on that siege. Wait, am I not? I thought I saw it pop up. Right. Oh, I have to be attached to it? Okay, here we go. How do I slow? Oh god. Oh god, I'm backwards! Okay, brake. Okay. Okay. I see the command. Okay. Whee! Ah! What? How? That little tiny rock. How's all my stuff? Oh, yeah, just a bunch of medical supplies, I think. What is this stuff? Medical instruments. Got some medical instruments. Highly prized precision instruments used for medical purposes. They're gonna be like, yes. The tumor seems to be located. Oh man, let me just make some adjustments here. So there's seems to be a little discrepancy here. You now have multiple, and we must operate immediately. Upon exploratory surgery, you actually have no tumors. The hardware we're using was apparently faulty and damaged. We apologize. Good luck. You have no more eyes. It identified your eyeballs as tumors and reacted accordingly. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to get back into Siege, because I just like the gunplay so much, but I was never that great, and the community's a little like intense. And I know Escape from Tarkov has gotten a lot of what is it? It's been popular lately, but I feel like it's too much. Like, Siege has it all, right? It has prone, it has leaning, it has slow. You can approach the game slowly, you can approach the game fast. Tarkov has like, you can literally put your lean on, I think, the mouse wheel so that it's incremental. You can aim over objects, and it's just like too much that nobody will ever use, and I've never seen like it being used to that degree anyways. And even if you did, it wouldn't really be effective. Things happen so fast when things do pop off that it's like, how are you gonna even think to use all those controls? Escape from Tarkov. It's on PC from like a independent developer. I want to say Battle State Games. They had a real big promotional event on Twitch where if you were watching and you had an account, you would get drops in your inventory for like guns and items and stuff. Is there something here? I have a delivery for this place, right? Here's your measuring device. You might need to calibrate it. Might need some extra calibration.
Delivering cargo.
Also, Siege is one of those games. Hold on, let's see what this guy.
You really are incredible. I don't know how you do it.
I'm the man. That's how. But gah, ha. Oh, did I beat the damage? Wait. He wanted it in 30% or less, and I gave it to him in 31. So it's not a hard cap requirement. It's just like a suggestion. Please, sir. Please, sir. Don't damage the goods beyond this. Or actually, you know what? I think I did. One of the... I needed one or more. I delivered 2. One of them, I think, was over 30, and the other one was under. So it counted it overall. If both of them would have passed the 30 threshold, maybe I wouldn't have been able to turn in this mission. But yeah, I had a thought, now I forgot it. About Siege. Oh, Siege is one of those games that it's fun to watch, but it also gets very stressful and intense, like I said. And in those moments is, I think, when it's the most fun, but it's also stressful and intense. And that those moments of feeling that level of stress and that level of tension are stressful and tense. So it's like, I don't know. I remember when I clutched a victory, right? I was the last person, and I rushed an Ash that was closing in on me because what happened? I had it was a while back. I was the last person in the room, and I think it was 2 versus 1. Somebody came in the door because their time was running out, right? So I shot him as he came in. I kind of knew where the other person was, so I just went over there and killed him and didn't even bother waiting, right? And it was so stressful, but it was like, it felt so rewarding. It was so stressful. I think I can only handle with so much stress. I can only handle with so much stress, but that's where the reward is. You have to fight through all that stress and all that tension to get that sweet, sweet reward of being epic. Okay. I think, oh yeah, yes. I think we take a vehicle here. There's the whole team aspect. Oh man. The mere concept being relied upon by itself. It's like, can you guys just kind of just have me hang out and not worry about relying on me? But if I do well and contribute, praise me. But if I don't do anything or do nothing, hurt the team actually, and kind of just disregard me. But then even when you're good, you can get like, chastised. demeaned. Or if you're competent. I wouldn't say I was ever ever qualify as good. So what do you do in this game? You deliver things. You're a delivery person. It's really that's really what it is, and like it's kind of one of those games where it's like I would compare it to like, what would I compare this to? I don't know. It's like fetch quests in its most purest and simplest form. Is this the right way? This feels like the wrong way. Oh god. But it's the end. I feel like the objective that you have, the end goal of all these deliveries, of playing delivery person, is the story. That's what the driving force. And the charm. If you're able to like enjoy certain charms of games like these, it's like, you know, you gotta weave it all together. It's not like the gameplay itself doesn't really stand on its own. It's like, oh, this is a must-have. The story isn't really, you know, it doesn't stand like it. It's the same way it doesn't stand on its own as like, this story is the most epic story of all epicness in stories. But if you weave it all together, oh god, oh come on, god! I was trying to use my momentum to stay. It's like you gotta buy in. What's it in movies where they say you gotta suspend your disbelief, whatever? So, like this right here, don't overthink. Don't overthink this. This is just a part of the process. Oh no, press the wrong button. It has suspension. And like, I feel like they purposefully made this game so convoluted that you can't explain it. Like, I'd love to be able to say, okay, so this is what's going on. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. These are my abilities. These are the enemies. These are the friends. Some frenemies. Maybe some conspiracies. But it's so convoluted. And I feel like they did it on purpose so that people will say you have to play it. You can't really be explained it. But that's like an artificial kind of, you have to play it type of thing, right? Oh god. It's like, there's certain things where it's like you can't explain it, you have to experience it for yourself because it's so great. This is more like, it's so convoluted I can't even start to explain it. You just... But here goes, right? In the future, there at least have been 5 extinction level attempts on humanity. And it's wiped civilization to the brink of extinction multiple times. There are technologies that exist that we don't fully understand that we use, like tapping into the afterlife to create a network, to create real-time, zero latency internet across the world. Oh yeah, when people die, they can be consumed by ghosts, what are essentially interdimensional ghosts that can create weapons of mass destruction like explosions and void out entire, because they reside in a reality that is comprised of antimatter, And of course, we're matter, so if we come into contact with antimatter, that's not a good thing. And I've only scratched the surface. If you've seen anything about this game, there's a baby involved, and that baby is a tool that's used to detect the ghosts. It's all, you know, these old chestnuts of concepts. It's definitely not one of those games where you're like, I thought about a game with this. I thought about a game with this very concept. Is there no road? So, oh man, this goes into the gameplay. That was the story. The gameplay is its own thing. So this was built by a player. That name Koyukuku built that, and I just used it as a shelter because the snow isn't just normal snow. Anything it touches starts to speed up it gets time dilated. I forget how they explain it. That's the easiest way to explain it. But same thing with rain. When it's warmer, it rains, and anything the rain touches, it speeds up time. So if it touches your hand ages. So that's a shelter for that. But players can construct parts of this world and items in the world. And you can also construct roads. That's what this yellow line is. And roads have to be predetermined, but you can build random bridges throughout the world too. Which that is a kind of cool concept where it's like a community built thing. Elements are just randomly injected into your world, and anything you build is randomly injected into other people's worlds. About a Microsoft Surface tablet. There's a very tiny crack on the screen. Looked like someone just barely scratched the surface. Oh god. And see, these are NPC. These aren't people, real people. I don't know if this game will ever get to a point where it will have real people, or if there'll be another version of this in any form or fashion. Oh god!
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping all clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
At this point, I'm just trying to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. I'm invested in the story. Yeah, it looks like a moon rover with bald wheels. Okay. Making more deliveries. Lost cargo. Oh yeah. Actually, I have to go to the doctor. But like, I feel like someone who plays a game like, I don't know, Farmville or something, where they can just really be satisfied with mundane, methodical tasks, might enjoy this kind of game. But then at the same time, that's the thing. It's like, if there's like niches out there, the overlap is so tiny that that's why people either love this game or hate it. There's no real in between. But like people who play Minecraft don't care about a store or Minecraft Farmville or not Farmville. Frickin' farming simulator. They don't care about a storyline. Right? Those aren't the people. Those aren't the people interested in Kojima style storylines. Let me deliver this stuff first. And Kojima style or Kojima games based on Metal Gear. Metal Gear games. The fan base that follow him aren't really interested in doing mundane tasks like deliveries. And so you got, and then you got Kojima in the middle saying, I can unite these two communities under the banner of the Death Stranding. This game is about connections. And I, Kojima, Hideo Kojima, will connect these two communities. And they will write about it in the way I just described. A game about connection, connecting two genres in a manner never before seen. Or he's just experimenting, trying to think outside the box. Who knows? You can't really tell with guys like Kojima if he's really this full of himself to think that, or if he's just, you know, just enjoys making something like this. Yeah, I never played Farmville. I did play that one Mafia game. That one, was it Facebook based? I can't even remember. I thought I had deliveries for you. Are they on the truck? No, I picked the wrong one. It wants me to go to the place I said I didn't want to go. No. You know, you have the attention span for story games. Yeah, I get that. I can understand that. But that's the thing. I like to. I don't know. I'm very. Like I said earlier, when I first started the stream, when I was talking about how invested I'm in this game, I'm the type of person that can sit through even the worst movie just because I'm trying to. Like I'm trying to just picture, even when it's like genuinely bad, it's like I'm trying to empathize with like the director, right? Like, so with something like The Room, is it The Room or Room? I can't. There are two movies, both in fact. It's like by our boy, what's his name? Tommy Woo something. But even when it's like cult classic type bad, it's like, oh man, I can only just imagine what the cameraman was thinking. What, like, that's where I go. If I'm just genuinely not interested in something that's going on screen, I think about like a bigger picture, and like I find ways to find interest in, like, so I could watch a movie that's bad. I have to just to finish it. I need to like know how things end. I can't be left hanging. Like I don't understand people who walk out on movies, and not from the fact of them paying and like wasting their money, but like I could never walk out on a movie because I just need to finish what I started, right? I need to finish what I started. There's a beginning, middle, and end. Conflict, what is it? Setup, conflict, resolution, and we're just gonna finish this journey. And I'm gonna find things to try to appreciate along the way or entertain myself with. Maybe he got tired of people stealing his packages and decided to make a game about it. Oh god. I thought a genuine thought I had when I was playing this game early on is, you know what happened? The game director Hideo Kojima went to a UPS fulfillment center and thought, wow, I am inspired. Okay, I guess I'll make this delivery. Hold on. Just in case this place wants me to go there too. It's like, look at all the moving parts. Such a amazing thing that goes on that we take for granted. I'll make a game that'll make people realize and appreciate the thing. And that's the thing, it's like you don't know if he's that like self-righteous in his game design or if he's just curious. Making a game that's, I don't know. Like maybe he just had an idea and he just got way too tunnel visioned on the process of, so he's going to be delivering packages, and then he goes off and tells this big story. It's like, okay, we got to focus on the gameplay part though. What's the gameplay? Well, let's see. He's got to deliver packages, so we got to create this layer of systems and this layer, and then we got to do this and that. And also, next thing you know, he has this whole fleshed out package delivering game that everybody's like, really? It's like, oh yes, and we shall also have combat. It's comprised of ghosts as well as raiders. Thanks, Matthew, for liking the stream on Facebook. Also, Roy liked the stream on Facebook and followed. Appreciate it. Much appreciated, guys. The struggle.
Order assigned.
Like, it almost makes you want to steer Kojima towards certain things, so then he's like, he creates crazier games. Thanks, Elon. Keep on keeping on. Like, if anything, the delivery is actually an excuse to have all the little, like the keep on keeping on that just happened, just all those that just happened. He needed something, he needed a layer of game to have this sense of community. I don't know. There's only so many ways you can go if you want to build a game about connections. The alternative is what? Cable Guy? The game? Same concept. Might be even cool. Might be even cooler. Because you're dealing with electricity. You're dealing with the electricity. You gotta wire things. It could be little mini games to strip wires down to the strip wires down so that you can make the connection. Is this a tunnel? This is just a cave. A cave to get out of the rain. What made me choose Facebook gaming over other platforms? I'm actually on other platforms. I'm not big enough to be forced to be exclusive, so I actually multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube and Periscope. Those are the big ones, right? Did I hit all the big ones? Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, Periscope, and the easiest, the go-to thing that I can think of why restream as opposed to focusing on one platform is accessibility. Like anybody can watch me anywhere, you know, given it's on one of those platforms at their own leisure. I'm not forcing them. Oh god. Oh no, this is a little tough. I got a lot of packages. I guess I could carry it. But if I had to... Thanks for the stars, appreciate it. If I had to single out Facebook and be like, okay, this is the pluses of being on Facebook, definitely the fact that it's its own social network they got going for them. Because, like, if you think about YouTube, if you think about Twitch, Mixer, even YouTube, as big as YouTube is, it has to rely on other social networks to spread their content, right? To be shared on other things or embedded in blogs and websites. Facebook is its own, you know, thing. That's why it's so scary how powerful they are, especially with all their metadata that they have on everybody. They can target people. They can target people. It's scary because I've done some stuff, you know, just poking around with the targeting, and yeah, you could target by age, location, occupation, because people who choose to put in their occupation, and then they have geotags so they know where you've been. They have all those things that you like, so then they know what you like. So if you want to target, if I wanted to share my stream, right, I can share it targeting men and women ages 18 to 40 that actually work for UPS. Maybe in my experimental targeting, I think that they'll empathize with the struggle right now that Sam Porter Bridges is going through, right? You can't do that with any other platform. And of course, Facebook also forces Facebook allows Facebook videos to play natively versus they used to let YouTube play natively, but then they stopped that. Even when you press the little play button, you don't get it. I don't think you see it play. You get taken to YouTube, which is a hurdle for traffic. So they try to keep the traffic on the site. And same thing for Periscope. Periscope being owned by Twitter allows me to stream onto Periscope and have my videos play natively, as opposed to being a thumbnail that people have to click and go to some other website. Then there's a challenge that it hasn't been done like successfully across the board before. multi-streaming. But at some point, if I had to anticipate, like if I streamed indefinitely forever and got better and bigger and, you know, found a community and had business inquiries. Oh my god! At some point, one of those platforms would rise above the others and be like, okay, you can't multi-stream anymore. Otherwise, you'll hit a glass ceiling of progress of developing your community here, and then I'll have to make a choice of say screw it. Okay, fine. I'll keep multi-streaming and rely on my community to support me, or I agree to their terms. Which, if they can turn people like, you know, Ninja and Shroud and others, if they can buy out people, who knows if I have the integrity to say no. Hopefully this is the right call. No ghosts, no ghosts, no ghosts. Question is... did I eliminate all the bad guys? I thought they respawn. Skirt. Poaching. Oh god. You see nothing? Serpentine! Serpentine! And that's the crazy thing too, it's because there really is no guarantees, no matter how big you ever get, that it can be sustained, or if there's a future in any of this. Everything's so new that when someone offers you millions of dollars, it's like it has to look better than the uncertainty. I mean, obviously it looks better than the uncertainty to the degree that people make that choice.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Which makes me think of the newness of all this. Makes me think of job requirements for like social media stuff and tech stuff, where they want they want people with like years and years and years of experience, when in reality the medium has only existed, you know, but so long. Thanks for the follow, Matthew. Appreciate it. It's like, how can you ask for somebody with 10 years of experience with social media when social media hasn't existed for that long, with any real tangible experience to be had? It's like, did you require a school email to sign up for Facebook? This is a job requirement. Because that person is no more of an expert than anybody else. We're all just riding this wave and seeing where it goes.
Hey, Sam. You made it, huh? That's a relief.
Placing bets.
Cargo's in good shape. If only we could say the same about everything else around here.
Interview. Nice. All the things. Like even now, as far as I'm into this game, as long as I've been playing, all the little details of all those screens, it's just like so much information.
Access delivery terminal for further information.
Oh, I skipped the guy who was in the mountain. But I think I might be able to do him by bike. Like for me, I like the process. I like the challenge of all this. It's like, to me, I compare it to like people who work on cars, gearheads. It's like, do these people think they're actually going to hit the racetrack and race for money and make a career out of it? Maybe. Maybe they just enjoy the process of working on a car. Maybe I like the process of doing all this. Even the social media part and the promoting part and all these other parts. So we gotta go here. Yeah, maybe a motorcycle will make it up there. But I do think I can go this way. Let's try to make it to here and see what happens. Maybe here? Between A and B and see if the truck can make it up there. Like sometimes even me, I think about streaming and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through all this? But then I have moments like today where I was streaming myself exercising with my kids, and that's it. It was like, this is worth it right here. This alone. Because it teaches, number one, we're building the memory together. We're having the memory of us exercising and having fun. Number two, it's cataloged, it's archived, and I have it archived across multiple platforms. Facebook, so far, stores videos indefinitely. YouTube does. Even Periscope does. So one day when they're all grown up or I'm gone, they can come to YouTube maybe if it's still up and watch me doing number 3, something I enjoy and I'm passionate about. So hopefully I could teach through participating in and doing things that I enjoy on my own and enjoying my hobbies genuinely. Maybe I could teach my kids to do the same and not have to worry about judgment. Be reassured that there's communities out there to support them. Yeah, do what you enjoy, even if it doesn't make any sense. Because nothing makes sense. Let's be honest. Make it make sense by doing it. Give it purpose by your very presence. And that's what this game is about. That's what this game is about. Kojima. He's a genius. We did it. Oh wait, we don't have any battery. Damn it. We should have traded the truck. Yeah, come on. No. Kojima, why? How much do we have? Oh, that's not that much. Put it on my back. And the Kojima's funny like that too. He'll literally like everybody's name. Sam Porter Bridges. Sam, I think of Uncle Sam, and I get like the patriotic undertones of that. He's a porter, that's his job. Bridges is the company he works for, but also he's building bridges to make connections. Like literally everybody's name, every location's name, every sub plot point has these play on words where it's just it's sprayed all over this game to the point where nothing means anything because anything can mean anything. It's like you can find so much meaning. Let's see, we can make something up right now. What are we delivering? We're delivering antibiotics, orally administered medicine prescribed by the doctor for the mountain guide who's suffering from a form of meningitis. So we can think about the pharmaceutical industry and the importance of guides, and not to let them not guide you, even if you're the kind of person that likes to figure things out themselves. Maybe you should have a mentor. I don't know. It's like that, but worse with everything else. Am I even going the right way? There was one moment where I was like, I had my camera off because it was like a cutscene. But I hit the face palm because of the wordplay. I can't. Let me think about it. I have to think about it a little bit to see if I remember what was said. Something was said. It wasn't even like the bridges thing and connecting people. But I think it was something Deadman said. He was explaining something too, so it made it worse that he was explaining it, and then he just pulls out this double meaning between these two things. It's like, I get it, Kojima. Maybe it was something about like President Strand. Or strands connecting, tying, binding, something, I don't know. Funny isn't it? Like watching play this game, you just sit and look at your phone. Yeah, it's a $120 billion business. Yeah, it's all crazy. Because that's the currency, right? That's the currency of our time. Attention. you can hold somebody's attention, then that by itself is marketable. Even if you don't know what, and that's basically what social media is. People, all the apps, all the platforms, they're jockeying for your attention, right? They don't even know what they want it for. They don't care. They just want it, and then they'll sell it to advertisers. And then the advertisers they're not even sure if, just because this platform has your attention, if you're gonna be receptive to the advertising. They don't know. They're all in. This is brand new to them too. But that's where the money is, because that's what's hot now, because no one's looking at billboards. And this is all, I'm regurgitating some stuff from, I don't know if anybody knows who Gary Vaynerchuk is. Gary V. But he's like the champion of this message of people's attention is the modern day currency, and old media is dead and dying, but they're still trying to find relevancy. And new media is failing because they're trying to copy old media when they should just be experimental, try new things outside the box. But thanks for stars, more stars from Matthew. Appreciate it. Discussion's gotten deep. Y'all didn't know. I was thinking about all this stuff. You thought I was all about, what is it? What's a thing? What's a thing? It's like first, it's like let me tell you about my personal views on social media and streaming and just media in general, all right?
6 hours later.
And then the lizard men come down, and then that solves that issue. But I digress. Before we get too off track, let's deliver this package, because where did the time go?
I gave her the medicine.
Thanks for the medicine. Antibiotics. You guys hear that they discovered scientists discovered a virus in a glacier or something? So yeah, it's about to be over. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Not trying to cause a panic, but we're all doomed and going to die as we're consumed by this brand new virus. So you alright?
She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics.
She needs.
Carrying our child.
Oh God!
I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me.
Am I bringing the woman?
Kind of machine thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
While I have you,
Good work. New order
have you heard about the life-saving connections made on the chiral network? That's Sam. That's what Sam isn't. Which shelf? Better have some good stuff on this. Ebola. There's nothing on. There's nothing on this shelf. Orders for Sam. Urgent delivery. Oh god. Fragile cargo, 60 minutes. We still don't have... Still don't have BB to detect BTs. I can't remember if there's any BTs between us and the doctor though, so I think we're good. 60 minutes, time limit. Fragile cargo. Don't let me carry the wife. Okay.
The client's requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, speed will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from the equipment provided by the client. Now, the clock won't start until you set out. So, take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
I could literally take everything. Not only did he have a floating carrier, I have another floating carrier here, so I can have 2 floating carriers. I will take everything. And if he hooked us up to a network, I could use these level 2 PCCs to make zip lines. So why the not? Why the not network? Let's go. Oh god.
Delivery parameters updated.
Alright, here we go.
Element set.
We are gonna beeline it. Oh look, they already have zip lines up. Boom, boom. Easy clap.
Sam, in light of the patient's condition, I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order. You can still deliver the cargo after it runs out, but I want you to move hell and earth to get there before it does. I know we keep piling things on you, but your BB unit can wait a little longer. And besides, beefing up the chiral network there should help it get better faster.
No chiral network coverage. This is why I needed him on it. Alright. Dare I ride it? Dare I snowboard this thing? Let's go. Alright, we ready? Okay, ready, go. Oh, hi, God. It's a fragile.
Eyes open, dumbass.
Okay, we're fine. Oh god. Come on. How do I do it? What do I even hit? Oh god. Oh god, watch the rocks. Sam, this is not good. Okay, this is not working. Abort. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. Sam. do. So obviously that is in the network though, so that's my target. But an hour though? An hour is actually a lot of time. I think I've been making good time around this area despite the snow. than having no BB. Let's be careful. But I don't think I actually have a package. I just have the task to get a package. On the way back will be the pack. That'll be the one. Let's give this thing the likes it deserves. 1,000. Let's see. Whee! Where do I go from here, though? There is nothing here. I must dismount. Oh God! It was a da! Oh God! Get back here, packages! Packages! Why would it do that? Could you give things thumbs down, because that was the worst experience. Okay. Or that was definitely meant to be a that was definitely meant to be one of those in between zipline points. It wasn't meant to be the place where you stop. So good on him for getting it in the location, but at the same time, my game didn't apparently sync up with another game that had the companion zip line to that. Okay, so this is. I wonder how. They look like 275. These have a range of 300. So these two are probably just properly spaced. So the next one probably should be like here-ish. And oh look, we have boogeyman. So we're gonna head towards C. Establish a zip line. Yeah, 1 hour. Kidding me? With these zip lines, it's gonna be like easy. You know, aside from what you guys just witnessed. Aside from that, it'll be easy peasy, no issues. I'm just lucky I'm not carrying any packages, 'cause all that stuff would be damaged. Sam, we need you to transport this organ. She's hooked up to a heart. She's hooked up to an artificial heart. And inside this cooler is the real one. We need you to take it to the doctor, have him work on it. Gotcha. It's about that heart. You see, there was this zip line. There was this zip line, see? And things just, they went south, alright? So we're gonna push this thing as close to 300 as we can, so we can get the most optimal routing possible. John Q. What's that? The real question is, if Benjamin Button lived in this world, would he just be immortal in the Timefall? Where are we going? We're going this way. So we want it in between. He would just get younger and younger as the Timefall hit him. I've never seen Benjamin Button either, so I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm referencing. I just know the general meme theme of it. Should be a straight shot all the way back.
Construction complete.
Denzel Washington's movie about his son needing a heart. Is that where he robs a bank? Yeah, I've seen that. Man, that one's... When did that come out? Alexa, when did John Q come out?
The film John Q was released about 18 years ago on February 15, 2002.
2002. Sorry about that volume. Should a little extreme. 2002. That's when I graduated high school. Because I asked her that because I feel like I saw that with my mom, like with my parents. I feel like we rented it. I was like, rented? What is this? (2002). Okay, is this it? Alexa, when was Redbox founded?
Redbox was founded in 2002 by Greg Kaplan. It is 18 years old.
18 years old.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Stop. That's enough. Enough. Stop listening. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, he held the hospital hostage. Is it the first thing we did? No, I feel like we didn't really know about Redbox until like later. Much later. So I can get this like right there if I can get this high enough. So if it just got founded then, we must have been renting it from somewhere. Where did we rent it from? Can we get the triple alignment? Let there be zip lines. How much time we got? Be nice to know what my remaining time is on an indicator that shows me when I press pause. Just saying. Blockbuster, yeah, but like I feel like we didn't even use a Blockbuster back then. Or like there wasn't even one in our 2002 senior year. Would there have been a Blockbuster that we would have been like do 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 do? John Q, please. I guess maybe my mom. Wait. Because if it came out in 2002, that means we might have seen it in the movies? I don't feel like I saw it in the movies. It's weird. Very weird. Watch your legs! Ah. But you see what I did just there? Just there?
Sam, access the delivery terminal.
Oh my god. Oh, did he just tell me to access the delivery terminal? Did he just ask me to access the delivery terminal? What have I been doing the entire game?
Scanning Bridges ID.
My god, this guy.
Clear. Weapons detected.
Does he it's like I'm doing this.
All clear.
It's like Sam,
Porter Bridges.
are you okay? Sam, access the terminal. What are you doing? You're walking into a wall, Sam. Sam. I am a freaking. Where's my rank? Where's my rank? I am a master transporter. Master transporter. Grade 196. Are you seriously telling me to access a terminal? Like, literally, that's all he said.
The Mountaineer just contacted
Sorry.
me. The treatment I prescribed isn't working. We need to act fast. I hope the antibiotics would alleviate the worst of the symptoms, but it looks like we're past that stage. An infection like this so late in the pregnancy can cause any number of complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer. If you can connect them to me via the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
I got it. Got zipline set up. It's a little big. Hopefully that's all the packaging to make it nice and. So I'm going to. Just for, because I know I'm just going to trip. I am going to put some of this stuff, as in all of this stuff. I can't put it on the cargo shelf here? Guess I can do it in the, after I accept it. Private locker, floating thing, bola. You know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be like a mini boss fight. It's like, aha! Shouldn't have thought you had it easy. Just cause you got some zip lines, bud. But I feel like we got it easy because we got zip lines. I feel like we're fine. I feel like this mission is to punish people who looked at zip lines and scoffed at them. Oh my god, I almost tripped there. Zip lines. Psh. This mission is to punish those people that said zip lines. Psh. Or to punish people who didn't make enough connections to see these zip lines that I currently have already in network. Not me. Not this guy. But I was about to say that whole interaction I just had with my home assistant. That's crazy, if you think about it. It's like this whole social media thing, content creator thing. Because like, I could have done the same thing if I like whipped out my phone and Googled it. But I was allowed to do that without taking out my phone. I was able to multitask, and that's the thing. That's why people are so. They got a hard on for voice, because the potential for multitasking is like bananas. Don't throw me off the mountain. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Hopefully the violent shaking of that trip didn't do anything. I remember this TED Talk. This makes me, every time I think about like referencing TED Talk, I think of Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, where the guy's like, I don't remember what this TED Talk said specifically, but I just remember how it made me feel. I don't remember what was said, but I remember how I felt when I heard it. But this one TED Talk talked about memory, basically, and it talked about how like things aren't just in your brain. Your brain kind of uses references to kind of. Oh God, what is this noises I'm hearing? I feel like I'm hearing comms for like enemies. Enemy comms. But yeah, it says your brain uses references to remember things, right? So like when you had the happiest moment of your life, like the scent in the air is imprinted on that memory, so that smell helps you remember that thing, or certain things you've seen, you know, how you felt physically. Was it raining? Was it dry? Oh God. What is that? That's a trap. That's what that is. Oh, that's a trap. Not gonna trick me. I'll come back and see what you're all about, but right now I'm on a mission. Mission to save a life. I feel like a bunch of people are gonna rise up out of snow like commandos. This is a raid! But yeah. I forget what they called it. They called it like... I don't know. It's the same thing with people, right? You use your family members. You don't store the memories in your head. You store them outside yourself with like a family member that can remember a part, or they puzzle piece your memory for you. Oh, maybe it was him helping me, help guide me. But basically that's what Google is, right? everything you ever learned is basically accessible through Google and is an extension of your mind. But there's friction in the fact that you have to pull out a phone, you have to pull up your app, you have to enter your password to get into your phone first. You have to type it in, you have to make sure you spell it right, you have to be, search savvy and not just typing in random stuff that you know not going to get results. But with voice and a voice assistant, you can just do it almost seamlessly. Oh wait, no, don't rest. Sam, get up. So I think like voice is going to be the next big thing. I wonder what my delivery time is. I think it's crazy you can't pull up your timer to see what progress you've made.
Delivering cargo.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on.
I got you.
I don't know what I'd have done.
So I gave them a bioprinter. They're going to hook themselves up to the network. Through the network, they'll send a sample to the dude, and he's going to let network to their printer to print the cure or whatever. Something. 18 minutes. They give me an hour. I should have did the thing where it's like they tell you a certain time, and then you say you're going to actually get it there faster. But they never went into details on how, like, logistically I'm supposed to press the buttons to do that. They just told me I could do that. Great transporter. New challenges await you as a courier. However, if you reach delivery time grade 10, you will now tire less easily. Nice.
The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
That's how they get you. When your life depends on it. That's the gotcha. Like I remember seeing an article or a tweet about how cancer rates are dropping. It's because pharmaceuticals have kind of, I believe the phrase was something like flocked. Pharmaceuticals have flocked to cancer treatments and got a record amount of drugs approved. And it's like, yeah, of course, because you're gonna die. You're gonna die if you don't get your cancer stuff. That's the motivation. The fact that they know you're gonna die if you don't get it. They got what you need. You're gonna pay, or your insurance is gonna pay. And then they're saying, on another note, though, industries like the antibiotic industry is going bankrupt because I guess I did read it because there's not enough incentive there. So the pharmaceutical company is basically waiting for you to start dying, and then they'll pitch in once you get cancer. That's how we got this guy.
Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's gonna be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
You should thank him. The network
Yeah.
he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have
Baby delivered.
You've brought us the next best thing to a living Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
I am a god.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Oh god.
Heads up, Sam.
Mr.
Got a
Open
red
Terminal.
alert for you from a small mountain here. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
Say what?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal
Sam
for
is
further
beat,
information.
man. You need a rest, Sam? You alright? Your stamina levels look good. I can't do anything. Sam's dying. He's got the cancer. Guess I'll rest. Oh, did not mean to move the stick yet. I was gonna let him get a decent rest in while I try to do a I'll let him rest right next to here. I can only imagine it's warmer next to this door. I mean, I guess you could squat too. I thought he was gonna sit down and have a... Wait, what? Sam? You alright? Sam... Porter... Bridges. What is he? What would we say he is? What is my rank? Again. Oh, I can't access it. So yeah, if he's not physically looking at his watch with all those menu items in it, and then you only get you only get tips and system. Trying to get here, epic shot here. The greatest. Right. Let's see if this works. He's shivering like he's dying.
All the best to you and yours.
So now I can actually make a zip line here also. I feel like someone put a motorcycle up here.
Restrictions lifted.
I guess I should see if there's any deliveries from here. Yeah, looks like there is. Is there a rest place for me? Because Oh man, Sam is tired. What is this? Fabricate? Power gloves?
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope?
Yes.
Probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right?
Or my face.
If you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
No guarantees. How? Like, how does something on your hands, a glove, let you climb faster? I mean, I understand the grip aspect. Also lifting. Maybe they have like chiral. The same thing that's in my floaty transporters or whatever. I guess I could read the description, but who's got that kind of time? I guess I make it because there's no reason not to. Get one of these. Let me actually get one of these because the shoes I currently have on are about to crap out on me. Wait, no, put it on. Yes. What does he have otherwise? Just other gloves. Looks like Wolverine claws. Oh, am I the Wolverine now? Ice can be Wolverine? Look at that damage, 81%. It's called wearing your shoes till the soles fall off. Which I've done. I've done with Timberlands multiple times. But it should go to say that I've also only gone through 2 of them. So over the course of owning 2 Tims forever. Which I think is good. I mean, no shoe can last forever. But I felt like I had it forever. Power gloves, drain my battery, be sure to keep on your battery levels. First things first, we're punching something. Oh god. The donation. Is that what this is for? Stop.
Thank you for your contribution.
Shit. Ooh. Oh my god. It's so loud. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. Why is the... Is it just me? Oh, I did. I didn't check the delivery. I just checked fabrication. Sam. Photographer. Okay, we can get there somewhat through zipline. The funny thing is that there's still the little stations for building roads, but at this point, why? With the amount of zip lines that we got, why would we even try? Why would we not just do full on? Why wouldn't we actually make a network of zip lines that like carry vehicles? But at the same time, I guess this technology was just made by Mama, and Mama's gone. Rip Mama. Carry it all on the back. That's all we got. All right. What photographs are these? A photo taken by the photographer's late father and treasured by her as a memento. Of course. Of course I would have this, right? And it's gonna make everyone join the network.
Order assigned. All the best to you.
Bow, bow. All the best to you and yours too. Gonna take.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ha cha 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 cha. Hi, bye, Glasgow. Good to see you streaming. Headed to work. Alright, be safe. Safe travels. Make that money. Long time no see. But then again, that's my fault. Down. This guy's going to work too. I wonder if because the thing is with Amazon, actually, they have with their whole network of Amazon delivery people that kind of operate with the same premise as like Uber and Lyft, where it's like contracted. You either rent, lease a vehicle, or you use your own vehicle, as long as it's approved by them to pick up the packages from a distribution center. What? Really? Alright. And then you deliver it. It's like maybe this game is commentary on that. Because they don't have a star rating system, but they do have. You can thumbs up or thumbs down your delivery, which wasn't there before with like a UPS package or US Postal Service package. Wait, what? I guess that is a bit far. I guess that is a bit far to hope to zip line there. But wasn't I able to zip line? Is this the one I made? This did target something over here, didn't it? Oh, this one. Dang. I thought I could get to here. I guess I could try to make a spot in between here and here. So let's see. This is 578. So if I make, so this is exactly 300 away from me. So if I made a zip line right about here up to this ladder. Let me just make a marker. Then he'll be able to reach this one and this one. Oh God, do not, please, do not throw me off. Please, bro. Boom, that's a big one. 120 kilograms. Oh, no, that's not kilograms. What's CG? Chirograms? It would be too. boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, or there's all these road things. Who is even motivated? Even though someone did, we saw some of it when we left this station, but someone did make this road. So there are people out there. Even more invested than I to connect the world. I can only imagine what their rank is. Uh-oh. Let's enjoy this walk. Enjoy it the way Kojima envisioned it. With anybody who's streaming it getting copyright claimed left and right. This is the dream. We saved not only one life today, but two. And maybe countless more. Because maybe that baby grows up and saves the world. Just like her hero, his or her hero, Sam Porter Bridges. I tell you this much. They better name that baby Sam. Samuel. Samantha. It works both ways. Almost at the peak. See, it's like, as much crap as I give, or benefit of the doubt I give for Kojima, I feel like this is legitimately how he wants people to play this game, though. Very cinematic. I made it. Okay. I could plant this here, right? But I have a suspicion that it's gonna dump. It's gonna dump whoever uses it. If it doesn't have a secondary point, it's gonna dump them off the mountain. Maybe if I... And it's not like you can give a thumbs down, like you can give likes, and you can't give dislikes. But I still I would feel really bad if somebody used this and just got thrown off the mountain. I mean, at least this way they go down that way and not that way. I feel like this way is a harder way. Either way would be kind of bad. I mean, I could just not worry about it. Be like, not my problem. But that's not the way the game's meant to be played. We are a community. We are brothers and sisters in the way of porting. Okay, this I feel like is the best I can do. They get dropped off like right here on this. Like it should show that it should have a little tiny arrow that shows you where it'll drop the person off. I guess we could test it. God. Do I have a package? I have a package, right? Yeah, a photograph. We can test it later. So I did leave all my other stuff at that other... Do I go back through the zipline network to get my other stuff? Or just... Do we... Okay. So maybe the way it picks you up is the way it puts it down. No, that wouldn't make any sense because it should be by how it was constructed. So even if I do go this way, I can only get to but here, unless maybe this is in range of that. And then there's a safe house there. But I don't think you can fabricate things at a safe house. Like I said, I could go back up this way, into this one, into this one, into this one. Grab my stuff real quick, come back, and make sure. But what could really happen between this zip line and then this location? It's not even in between a raider base. I don't think there's gonna be a BTs here because it's just so close. We're chancing it. We're chancing it without the reinforcements of equipment. So now the question is, if I'm going into Timefall, right? Oh yeah, I anticipated this. If I'm going into Timefall, right, so it's hitting my face, instead of it falling on me, does it still have the Timefall properties? It's like, I'm aging! I'm getting so old. Blah blah. So we need to go there. There's a truck. Nice. Nice and soft landing. Maybe you can turn it manually. Maybe you can turn it manually and tell it where you want to be dismounted. Nicolas. Or this will have some stuff for us. Oh, I guess I could go around just punching people. What's in the shared locker? What donate? What do I look like? What's in the shared locker? We got a bowler gun. What do I have? Oh, I have an anti-BT gun. I don't have anything for personnel. I just have a smoke grenade. But I got these. These. Can fight with these and live. Fight like a man. You win some and you lose some. But you live. Unless you got power gloves. Then you might get your head cut off with a punch. I'm thinking about taking the bullet gun. No, let's fisticuffs it. It's raining, so that's not a good sign. 200 metal. The rain's gonna end soon, right? Right. See, how's that butterfly flying? Can you guys see it? Butterfly just chilling. Oh, I think it aged away. Like one droplet that falls on like a caterpillar. But that's the thing too. I guess if it fell on a chrysalis, it would turn into a butterfly like instantly. But just because timefall falls on something doesn't necessarily mean it, like if it fell on a caterpillar, the caterpillar would just die. It's not like the caterpillar all of a sudden just eats everything it's supposed to eat to get into the chrysalis, and then from the chrysalis emerges a butterfly. That's why a timefall farm is a kind of interesting idea, but it still has its conceptual pitfalls. Because if you get a plant to age from the timefall, does that necessarily mean it sucks up nutrients from the soil that much faster? Or does the plant age so fast that the rate at which it absorbs nutrients naturally is insufficient and just dies? Kind of like how you see when the timefall falls and then plants sprout and die continuously.
I need the same without you, kid.
See, easy. Easy peasy.
Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
You can lock my weapons, you can't lock these fists. Flawless delivery.
Delivering cargo.
You're from Bridges, right?
Yes.
You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind.
I mean, what are you asking exactly?
Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such excellent condition.
I think she wants baby Sam. She wants baby Sam. She's out here lonely. Rolling over. That's what my copyright claim is gonna say. By a company that doesn't even own it, but makes the claim
I have a
to
favor
mess with
to
me.
ask. Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work. leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for.
What is it?
I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself.
Suspense.
What I needed was an expert opinion, someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant. So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men and I panicked, dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but when I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to go and look for it ever since. But then, I remembered that the cargo tag was still on the case. And I figured, you being with Bridges and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint its location. Please, I'd give anything to have it back. I'm gonna put it in your
Anything.
Please understand, that camera means everything to me. Until I know it's safe, I can't think about anything else. There's a terminal there you can use if you want to get started right away.
She's so passive
It's what I'd take if I were
in
playing
her
myself.
action
Knock
or
yourself
asking.
out.
If it's not too much trouble, if you find the time, maybe.
It's like, just ask me. Grab your ovaries and ask me the question. So these are clues to the Death Stranding? These are just pictures. I wonder if we're gonna get a parody. A pornographic parody of Death Stranding. Hey, I got your package. Oh yeah, Sam. She's like, yeah, I got some supplies that might help you out. Just a little non-lethal assault rifle, riot, shotgun, bola gun, smoke grenade, stun bomb, PCC, blood bag, armor plate. It's like, are you sure you're as shy and timid about this as? She's like a gentle giant.
Excuse me, guys. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like my stuff back.
She's just armed to the teeth. Armed to the teeth. Dual-wielding assault rifles. Non-lethal, by the way. Because she's nice like that. She pushes a button, activates auxiliary weapons.
Did I mention it's important to me that I get this back personally?
They should let you dual-wield. Screw it. How are we doing this? Let us go to war. Let's do this proper. So we got. Let's put the armor plates on. Let's put do I have room in my grenade pouch? Smoke grenade versus automatic grenade. I already have smokes. So we're fine there. We got a bowling gun. We got an assault rifle. On the tool rack. Riot gun, bullet, smoke grenade, stun bomb. Let's get a stun bomb in our pack. Blood bag in our blood pouch. Okay. We're ready. Let's offload all the excess. Oops. Wait, what? Deliver requested cargo. Do I already have it? I don't have it. I was like, I was supposed to say 0 out of 1. I guess private locker. keeping that. We'll offload this stuff. Travel light, but not a little too light. Got enough firepower to take down small revolutionary camp. Enough firepower to take down a small revolutionary encampment. Non-lethally, of course.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Then I'll probably call it. I feel like we have to be getting to the point where BB's satisfied with us putting in work without him. This is kind of artificial grinding of random things, random missions, just for the sake of, I guess, passage of time.
You all right?
And then I guess it gives them an excuse to say, you know, XYZ happened with, you know, whatever, do the next thing in the story, versus us jumping straight to whatever that thing is. I still think we have to rescue it. We're either gonna have to, no. So why would we ever deliver it anywhere? At first I thought we were gonna deliver it somewhere. But I'm thinking something's gonna happen. They're gonna say it's ready. They're gonna say, then that the terrorist dude is gonna come and junk dealer. You know how far away that is? They're gonna say that the guy snatched it. BB was stolen. You have to save him, Sam. And we are gonna go in and save him with extreme prejudice. How close is this? Okay, good. It's like, hopefully it's the immediately neighboring one, and I don't have to run too far. It is 1 a.m. where I'm at. Been streaming for about 3 hours now. Doing pretty good with making this my new routine. Now we just gotta fine tune everything to be on time. I can't understand the words. Nicolas 13. Unless the 13 is leet speak for B. Nicholas B. Wait. There's a lot of materials in there. Not so much that it's just a gimme. Like there's still a decent amount that needs to be put in there to make a road, but still.
Looks like someone's carrying it around.
This stinking guy. Who's coming? The ambush is set. Excuse you. How did they? I guess they maybe can see me. I was like, shouldn't they investigate the ping area first? I feel like they should have investigated the ping area first, and then from there spread out. They beelined it straight for me. Wait, where? Oh god. You can't see me in the bushes. Those are the rules. Dude. Switch guns. Oh, we're going riot shotgun here. Let's take some cover. Oh god. I suck. Oh wait, we gotta punch somebody. How are we gonna do this? Wait for this guy to come up on us. This guy's getting the fisticuffs. Don't do it, you're gonna regret it. Boom! Nice, nice. Skirt! And I stole his lunch. Give me your lunch money! Alright. He's like, oh no, he did not take Tommy's lunch money. Get him! Oh god, he's getting us! Ow. I don't think that's all she wrote, boys. We used our riot gun, we punched somebody. Took these guys out like a military specialist. Literally the second to last guy was carrying the camera. Sweet. Let's see if we can put this blood bag in our blood pouch. Oh, I thought 500, 500, 320. So one of them is in the process of being used. Or I'm full, so let's swap this. Not really necessary micromanagement here, but you know.
My eyes! My eyes are burning.
See how we are on what they got. Metals. Just trace amounts of everything.
They out there, Lou.
Did he say they out there, Lou? Because Lou ain't here.
I'll see you soon.
Savage. Say hello to your mother. Your mother wears combat boots. I'm out. Last time I didn't play music when we were driving. And someone even mentioned you have to be walking for music to trigger. I mean, I'm just kind of sad that we didn't get to, I feel like we missed out on like at least 2 or 3 over the course of the game due to traveling in vehicles when we should have been walking. Copyright claims on my videos. Dude. Dude. Is it you? Is it you, Armor? wonder if his hair's pulled back with this one too. Why does he put his hair in a ponytail though when he's not wearing?
Sam, he's our man.
It's like time to put on glasses. Fluffs it out. Thank you, Armor. You're awesome. Be safe. Over there.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Welcome.
I was afraid I'd never see it again.
Yeah, they were
Oh, thank God.
no joke.
It looks exactly like it always did. Oh, you don't know
Thank
what
them.
it means to me.
Because you imagine a raider would just trash anything they pick up or whatever. Or not be respectful of it. This thing is in zero damaged condition. So more than likely it got damaged, at least by timefall or something. And then the raiders actually repaired it or something. Yes, class! Saint Eric's plan. Eric's plan? Eric? I knew a guy named Eric with a K. $100, $200. Am I gonna get a new title? New title? Oh.
It was my father's idea to move all the way out here. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. And we were right behind him. But look where it got us. If you hadn't come along when you did, the camera would be gone, and all our hard work would have been lost before anyone had a chance to see it. We can't let that happen. The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it means. So, connect us up. We want to be a part of the UCA.
Sounds like your father was a doomsday prepper. Wants to live off the grid. But you would think that they would want to be on the grid because, like she said, being able to network, but you'd probably also end up on one of those forums where it's like conspiracies. It's Midwest. Busy area. Shotgun, riot shotgun. Nice, nice.
I truly hope our work will help to make a difference.
This is my sister.
Thanks again.
she got left out in the time fall.
Meet again before too long.
Sam, it's Hartman. That camera you recovered contains some fascinating...
That was his mansion.
The data stored on it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations and the photographic and documentary evidence in our archives, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years old, if not older. The artists were likely Neanderthals or other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even farther from the coast than it is now. So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer: they couldn't. It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind.
Oh my
It
god.
has happened before. Since the birth of our countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there
Kojima.
have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event? That of their own extinction. It would be the first record in Earth's history of death.
Stretching.
And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
It's funny.
Wonderful news, Sam. BB-28's vitals are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes. It was looking all over, as if searching for someone. And then, our eyes met. For a moment, I think. I tell you, it was almost enough to make me want to keep the kid for myself. Anyway, I still need to run diagnostics and make adjustments as needed. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose a problem. Think you can bring one more site into the network? Once you have, and once I have subsequently confirmed that
More.
it is functioning reliably, I'll release it into your custody. This is the last step. I promise. Just one more site. That's all we should need. Good luck.
So do we do it? Or do we save that for tomorrow?
Order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Sam, I see you received a mail from our Mountaineer friend. Seems he's got an order for you. Might be good to give it a look.
Sam, open your eyes, then close your eyes. Then open your eyes, then close your eyes. Sam, this is called blinking. Sam, are you blinking? What did I want to do? I had a thought. I had a thought, but then I lost it. Let me think if I can jog my memory. Network. Mountaineer. One more thing. Mountaineer. But the Mountaineer is already in the network. Why didn't he go there? The other guy said one more thing. Going back to the Mountaineer isn't one more thing. I saw what you said, Armor, but I was trying to decipher it. Your liver is damaged. Conscience. How do you type the way people talk when under the influence? What is it? Oh, all that crap about a dolphin that had an extra line coming from its stomach, so that must have been its tether to its beach on the other side, thus evidence of prehistoric extinction level events and death strandings. That reminds me of some art. There's some art out there that depicts, like, I think it's an elephant, that if you look at it, it looks like it has 5 legs, but it's drawn that way for perspective's sake of using it from kind of the side, interpreting it from the side, as well as like slightly turned or from the front or something like that. And it made me think of that, where it'd be like, obviously, elephants don't have 5 legs, so this must be a tether to the Death Stranding of this era. or like cave paintings where like people were throwing spears and one of the spears ends up in the stomach, so he drew it as such. This is another case. Yeah, I think we should take a break here. I feel like the next, whatever it is, whatever happens next, whether we, well, that's the thing. He said bring one more place into the network. But yet, we're getting a mission from somebody who's already in the network. So I'm thinking he takes us, the Mountaineer gives us a destination that we haven't been to yet. And then that's... Is there a way to look at the network map? Because there's a version of this map. There it is. So but from this we can guesstimate. So here's the thing, Hartman. This is Hartman. This is the science dude that did all the explanation. He's not in the network. What the F? Or actually, you know what? I think it was because of Mountain Knot. We needed Mountain Knot to do all this. So the fact that Mountain Knot isn't in there, technically, should be able to stroll up to Hartman's place and just hook him up, and that'll be it. But of course, probably gonna need a mission. I'm guessing Mountaineer is gonna give us something that maybe Hartman wants to take a look at. And he's gonna be like, while you're here, might as well hook us up. Or where will they send us? Maybe over here for something random, over here for something random. Either way, either before, in the process of, or after getting BB, we're gonna have to do like some kind of boss fight. I feel like I just got that itch, or I got that suspicion. So I feel like this is good, actually a good time for us to take a break. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully you don't get forced into a boss fight too early. Because then, of course, we gotta see it through. And that's what I'm looking for right there. Right there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
A nice old place to rest. Sam is so exhausted. And I don't know why. I guess the other deliveries everywhere else were always going to the distribution centers. This area specifically has been sending us to these, what are they calling these guys? Prepper. Which I guess stands for Doomsday Prepper or whatever. But these Prepper locations. And they don't have rest areas, so I haven't been getting my rest like I normally do. So we will get some new weapons. Go to the restroom.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Boom. 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 And then we're gonna call it here. Appreciate you guys. Hey, turn up. There we go. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me again today. This has been more Death Stranding. I feel like we're getting close. It's starting to speed up. There's a little lull here in the middle. Mostly my fault from wanting to world build and do side mission stuff. But now we're kind of back on track. Also, I didn't know how to progress the story, I'm gonna be honest. So I didn't know how to look at the map and see the important nodes apart from the random billion other icons on the screen. So we're back. Sorry, Norman Reedus is telling me that Sam wants a shower. Back on track. BB is about to be delivered to us. We'll probably have to do something to really get him back. Die Hard Man sending us to the Mountaineer. We really haven't been doing that bad for not having BB, which I guess should speak to Sam's ability to do his job even before he had one, period. Which is why I guess, you know, he is who he is and known for being who he is. I guess his like sixth sense his sixth sense to be able to at least sense the BTs helped him out and get to this point, and we're just keeping it going. You do have a little time to react once you like really stumble over one, and then you can hear them. The sound cues help a lot. But yeah. That's it. Tomorrow, I guess we'll keep it going. Like I said, I feel like things are speeding up. And I think that's just the nature of how games end up being, because like you don't want to drag it out too long. And then things just have to start happening. It'll be if they like I hope they don't do this too often, but from what I hear about the playtime in this game, it's actually pretty short. So I feel like this probably was just a long, forced, monotonous part, and then you can knock out story missions straight away. After this, I'm still thinking at least we try out Monster Hunter. But that's another game that can be addicting where that might be the only thing I end up playing for a while. But if it's fun, so be it. Anyways, my computer also, and that's what I would be playing it on PC, so that's good. My computer is working fine. No more unexpected shutdowns, so I'm happy about that. Thank you guys for hanging out. I might have some credits here. Let's see. Credits. It might only show the Twitch one. Oh no, Shells. Shells and Beauty Games. Appreciate the follows. That's, like I said, specifically on that's only on the Twitch because the oh god, I don't have anything to write. Oh yeah. Oh, I should probably take that into account. Hold on. How do I write? Hold on. So I need to make sure that this turns off automatically. I'm still here, wait. Wait a minute, what? Credits. Is it over? Signs only. God. Sorry, do some quick troubleshooting here. There. Got it. So I need to do something that turns that automatically off because the credits are a time thing, so the more there is, the faster it'll go. But Steam Labs only does credits right now for the big three: YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. But I appreciate a lot of love being shown from Facebook. Appreciate you guys. I see you guys also lurking in Periscope and giving me some hearts. Appreciate all that. And everybody that just comes through and hangs out and just stops by, lurks in the background or engages. Appreciate you guys. So I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Peace. Peace out.